Hello guys, this is S Cubing today, and in today's lesson I'm going to teach you how to solve Rubik's Cube 3x3 by CFOP method, and it is quite a hard method, but today I'm going to teach you only beginner CFOP. There's beginners and advanced, and I'm going to teach you beginners. So in today's lesson I also gonna teach you only cross and F2l that are part of CFOP. It consists of four parts. It is cross, F2l, OLL, and PLL. F2l means first two layers, OLL means orientation of the last layer, and PLL means the protection of the last layer. So let's go ahead, scramble, and start to learn how to make cross and how to make first two layers. So here Rubik's Cube is scrambled, and now we're gonna start. First thing is that in beginner CFOP we made cross with Daisy, but now we will need it. We will do cross by on the bottom, and this is white color. So let's go ahead. First we again look for a net that has white, and this orange and white, and in this case we just insert it by doing this with two simple moves, and it is inserted. So in this case where we have it here, we just move it on the head, so it is on head, and we make it 180 degrees down. So in this case we'll just make F and it will go down, and in the other cases where it is here we will just move it on the head and make 180 degrees. So there are some other cases I will show you. So this is the case when the edges are wrong. For example, there's orange and white, and on the orange center is red and white, and also in the blue center, in the green center, it is another color. So in this case we're just doing just insert these edges, but it is wrong, but it is actually solved because when we move it, it will be solved. So again, we'll start to make this, and then we'll use the opposite colors. Here we have blue, and we use it to insert here because blue actually goes between here. It is not actually right, but it is actually solved. So at last we do this, and now when we see this we will turn the downside 2 times and it will align. The cross is actually very simple in CFOP or in beginners, but it is actually very easy. We can put the cross in 6 moves or even less sometimes. And cross is made. So now let's go ahead to F2l, and by beginners F2l we do it with 2 steps by aligning the corners, and at last we do with centers, but we don't need it in CFOP. We will align centers and corners at the same time. So first, when you see this center and this edge piece and this corner, you take it out by this simple algorithm, and then you do the algorithm that you already know: R, U, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, U prime, and it is done. So this red and blue, and we move on to this color, and we insert it like L prime, U, and L. It is done. Now move on for the other. In this case we see that the edge piece is here, but the corner piece is here. So it is very easy step. We just move it here, and if you see that this will align with it, you do this algorithm: L prime, U, L, and these are aligned, and we just insert it at the color that we need. Now this corner and this edge are out, and for this step when no color aligns to each other. We do algorithm. It isn't called the algorithm because it is easy, but let's say moves. We do these moves L prime, U2, and L. So we see that we split it, and now we do the algorithm R prime, U prime, R, and they align with each other. And now we insert it just, and at last when we see that the two colors align each other, you do the R, U, R prime, U to U2, and now you orient it like this. Algorithm that you already know, and insert it. So kinda F2l is easy, but you need to practice a lot to learn how to solve cross and F2l. But it is kinda easy method also. There are more hard and recent methods that you need to know. So there is one case that I haven't explained, and I'll show you now. So this is the case when pieces don't align. For this case, we move the head out. That when we make this move, it doesn't break anything. So we make this move. That is L, U2, L prime, and we see that this will align, and we can just insert it. And there is also one more. So this is the case when no colors align, but it is right, and we do simple moves R prime, R, U prime, R prime, and now we see that these colors can align, and we move this corner to not break anything. And now when we pair up, we insert it. So this was our CFOP first lesson, and in next lesson I'm going to teach you how to solve with OLL algorithms, but 2-loop OLL, because the OLL algorithm, advanced OLL, had 57 algorithms, which are a lot. So bye, and don't forget to like and subscribe.